In a meta with 1,000 Pokémon and only 7 viable options, can one trainer take the word of Elite Four member Karen and succeed with only their favorites? What's up, everybody, and before we get into our next episode of Competitive Favorites, I just want to put in a huge reminder that December 31st, New Year's Eve at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, me and PhysicsP are doing a massive Pokemon card opening stream as a little holiday celebration and a way to bring in the new year. We're going to be opening over 200 packs together. It's going to be one of, if not the biggest Pokemon card opening ever in the history of non-monetized YouTube channels. It's going to be really fun, so make sure to tune in 9 p.m. Eastern Time on December 31st, 2022. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be in it. It's going to be on my YouTube channel, which is obviously where you're watching this right now, and on my Twitch channel at the same time, which is twitch.tv/yourboypantsx, same name as the YouTube channel, just with the little X at the end, still all lowercase, no spaces. And yeah, let's get into this episode of Competitive Favorites. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Deuces. Our first turn was against a Kyogre and a Kingdra, with our Incineroar and Infernus our Charizard. I switched into Ninetales to get rid of the rain, and Gigantamaxed Infernus, while our opponent Dynamaxed their Kingdra. Kyogre went for an Origin Pulse, letting me know it had a Choice Scarf because it went first. Kingdra took an Airstream, and then was able to take out Ninetales with a Geyser and bring the rain back. I then brought in Incineroar to bait the Kingdra into not attacking Infernus, and Kyogre was switched for Zapdos. My plan ended up working out perfectly, and Kingdra took out Incineroar with a Max Geyser, leaving Infernus alive and able to take the Kingdra out with a Max Airstream. Our opponent then brought in Grimmsnarl, and we brought in Eternatus. In the following turn, Zapdos protected and Grimmsnarl faked out Eternatus. A Max Airstream did big damage to Grimmsnarl before activating its eject button and switching it right back into Kyogre. That was Infernus' final turn of Dynamax. I Air Slashed Kyogre and then Meteor Beamed Zapdos, finally taking it out, and all I had to do was pray for a God Flinch from Air Slash. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Two W's!
I never get shit like that. That never happens to me, bro. Our opponent's final send-in was Grimmsnarl, which faked out Eternatus and was then taken out by a Weather Ball from Infernus. Kyogre then landed an Origin Pulse, taking out Infernus and getting absolutely tanked by Eternatus. Realizing the danger of Eternatus against their Kyogre, our opponent then decided to forfeit the match, bringing us a nice win. Our next battle's lead was Solgaleo and Kangaskhan against Incineroar and Eternatus. The Solgaleo Dynamaxed turn 1, which made my decision to fake it out very annoying. The Kangaskhan used Bulldoze, making Solgaleo faster than Eternatus and activating the Solgaleo's weakness policy, doubling its attack. The following Max Quake easily took out Incineroar, and to rub some salt in the wound, my Meteor Beam decided it did not want to hit this turn. Next, I brought in Impasse our Grimmsnarl, and the Kangaskhan switched into Stonejourner. I set up a Reflect with Impasse and was then taken out by a Max Steel Spike. A Dynamax Cannon then brought the Stonejourner down to 1 HP with its Focus Sash, and I then brought in Banshee, our Dragapult, and our final Pokemon. I then Dynamaxed Banshee while the Stonejourner went for a Protect. A Max Phantasm did upsettingly little damage to Solgaleo, and Eternatus was taken out by a Max Quake. Another Max Phantasm on the post-Max Solgaleo unfortunately brought it to very nearly 0 HP. We then took a big Sunsteel Strike and a Bulldoze, which actually finished off the Solgaleo for me, giving me one less thing to worry about. Unfortunately for me, Shadow Rider Calyrex was sent in, and one Astral Barrage later, I was defeated, yet again. Our next opponent led with Rayquaza and Calyrex against Incineroar and Infernus. I faked out the Rayquaza, then an Astral Barrage did huge damage to Infernus, and an Air Slash annoyingly did barely anything to the Calyrex. Another Astral Barrage takes out Infernus, then Incineroar somehow takes a Dragon Pulse from Rayquaza. I then Parting Shotted the Calyrex, dropping its special attack back down, and switched into my Ninetales. And then I brought in Eternatus. Yet another Astral Barrage is sent my way, then I use a big Dynamax Cannon to finally take out the Rayquaza, and I'm ready to gain the lead with a Weather Ball KO, but of course... It lived on red! It lived on red! How many times?
You're losing to luck? You?
Yeah, I know, right?
Boy Pants is losing to Luck? That's
Nev-
unheard of.
It never
It's
happens.
never happened in the history of ever.
Surprise, surprise! Next turn we see, you guessed it, Astral Barrage! This time taking out both Mons that I have alive and leaving me with only Incineroar with 20 HP. I ultimately decided to concede the match, taking another loss and only giving us one win this episode. So there we have it, another episode in the books, though not the most progressive we've had. Will we be able to come back and reach Master Ball tier before the season ends? Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, and so you don't miss out on finding out in the next one. Deuces.